Learning how to become confident is important in every aspect of your life, whether it is at the office or at social gatherings or your annual family get-together. We humans could be very valuable people, we could be intelligent, we could be talented, but unfortunately others are not going to perceive us that way unless we show that we believe in that for ourselves by being confident people. I know that confidence takes time to build, and personally I have suffered with a lack of self-confidence as well. And to be honest, starting this YouTube channel was one of my methods of trying to feel more confident by literally throwing myself into the deep end of the pool and putting myself and my thoughts out there for the world to judge me. In the end, 5 videos in, am I more confident? Do I feel more confident about myself? Yes, I do. Hi, I'm Dil Carden, and I make videos about living intentionally. Here are my tips to become a more confident person. Do something you're good at. Do something that you know you're good at. For example, if you're a wonderful dancer, if dancing is something that you're really good at and it gives you joy, then turn up some music, put a big ass mirror in front of you and dance on your coffee table and enjoy. Or if you're really good at baking, for example, then bake some cookies and eat them and marvel at how freaking good your batch of cookies was. Just do something that you know that you're good at, whether it's small or big, and that'll help give you a boost of confidence. Laugh at yourself. If you trip and fall, sure, you're gonna be feeling embarrassed on the inside, but does that mean that that's what you should show to the people around you? Not necessarily. You can burst out laughing and laugh at yourself, and instead of people imagining that you're feeling embarrassed right now, they would see you as a very confident person who is unbothered by the fact that they've just tripped and fallen over. Other people will see you as a very confident person because you were able to do that. Own your flaws. If there's something that you're not very good at, it's okay to say, look, I'm not very good at that, but I'll give it my best shot. Your confidence doesn't necessarily have to be that the fact that you're capable of doing all these things. It could literally just be the confidence that you have in trying to. And personally, once I started owning my flaws, I realized that other people couldn't pick on me. I realized that, you know, if I'm walking with a group of friends and someone says, Dil, you're lagging behind, be like, yeah, I've got short legs. Like, be considerate and slow the fuck down. Instead of feeling embarrassed of being the shortest person in the group, which I'm always the shortest person in the group, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. This is, okay. This is me. I'm 5 feet tall and I'm short. And that's okay. In school, yeah, people try to pick on me. I was bullied because of the shape of my body. I was bullied because of my height. And through it all, I realized that once I accept myself for everything that I am, all my pros, all my cons, all my, you know, talents and all my flaws, my lack of self-awareness, anything, my inability to sing. I sound like a frog when I sing. Once I started owning that, other people couldn't make me feel bad about that. So on the topic of the singing, right? Singing terribly. Now I really do sing terribly, but I love it. I really enjoy singing along to the radio. If I'm driving to the office, I have my radio on full blast and I am like singing at the top of my lungs. I used to date this guy who would always remind me every single time I was in the car, every time we were in the car, and we started singing. And I started singing. He was always happy to remind me that I sound terrible. Wow, you're such a bad singer. Not one key was hit. Like, wow, Dill, I didn't know someone could sing as badly as you. And snarky comments like that. At first I used to laugh it off, but eventually, so how did I own that situation? Basically, I now warn people if they're ever going to be going in a car ride with me. By the way, I sing along to the radio and I sound terrible. So by owning this flaw of mine and letting people know in advance, it takes away their power and the ability to make fun of me. And with that guy, yeah, I'm not seeing him anymore, so. Take chances. I know it can be really daunting to go up to that guy or that girl, your crush, and tell them that you'd like to get to know them better or ask them out, for fear that they might laugh at you. It can also be really daunting to go apply for that promotion or that transfer at work because you're afraid that you might get rejected. However, in an effort not to look foolish in front of other people, you might be missing out on the best chances. You might be missing out on some of the best opportunities of your life. Fake it till you make it. Now, I generally don't like this term, but here I mean it in terms of body language. Stand up straight, square your shoulders, look people in the eye when you're talking to them. Eventually, you're not going to feel like you're faking it. And I know that looking people straight in the eye can be challenging, so use the 80-20 rule when you look at them. Look them in the eye 80% of the time, and 20% of the time look at something else. So that way, you don't appear too intense or make them feel uncomfortable. Improve your self-talk. Our words create our emotions, and our emotions create our world. If we're not feeling confident, there's a big chance that it could be because of how we're speaking to ourselves. How do you speak to yourself in your mind? The self-talk that you use has an important effect on your confidence. So catch yourself when you're thinking negatively about your body, for example, and replace that thought with something that you like about yourself. And encourage yourself kindly. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos as well about ways that I stay positive. Click here if you want to watch it. Live in the present. Stop scrolling through Instagram and refreshing your WhatsApp because you feel awkward right now. Embrace the awkwardness and maybe try and just sit there in it and figure out a way to push through it versus distracting yourself from it, which has got nothing but negative effects on your self-confidence. Maybe try instead to spark up a conversation with the people around you instead of resorting to your default mode. Stop trying to avoid getting hurt. If you're holding on to baggage from a previous relationship, I totally get it. We all want to avoid pain and fulfill our need for certainty, but this is preventing us from living in the present. Learn to appreciate what you have right now or who you have in front of you right now without worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday. Free your mind, be here, be now, and your confidence will follow. Lastly, guys, my most important tip for you is stop trying to be perfect all the time. It's a waste of life because of how much effort it's gonna take up from you. Just start being. And I know that the more common phrase is be yourself or start being yourself, but a lot of the time we don't know what that means. What does it mean to be yourself? Even sometimes I feel that way. So that's why I'm saying just start being. Don't hold yourself to such expectations. Just start being without strings, without pressure. To recap, do something you're good at. Laugh at yourself. Own your flaws. Take chances. Fake your body language till you make it. Improve your self-talk. Live in the present. Stop trying to avoid getting hurt. Stop trying to be perfect all the time. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that you stayed here till the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please hit like and subscribe for more. This is Dil Carden again. Bye!